The Shanghai Film Studio recreated several city blocks of Nanjing Road, Shanghai's main shopping street, as it would have appeared in the 1930s. The streetscape was first constructed in 1995 for the film Temptress Moon, directed by Chen Kaige, and it includes full-scale replicas of famous buildings like the Sincere Company department store. A single intersection with the Sincere Company on the right and a theater building on the left, with columns and a distinctive rounded entryway, has become one of the most iconic settings to represent period Shanghai. This same imaginary street corner has appeared over and over again in films and TV series, including several Hollywood productions, over the past 2 decades. Here is a brief career retrospective of this famous street corner. Despite the cost of building this enormous set, we don't see much of it in Temptress Moon, just a couple of brief establishing shots. Shanghai Grand is a Hong Kong film about 2 1930s gangsters played by Leslie Chung and Andy Lau. They made more use of the set, including a lengthy and dramatic car chase scene. In The White Countess, a former U.S. diplomat, played by Ray Fiennes, and an exiled Russian countess, played by Natasha Richardson, cross paths in late 1930s Shanghai, until the Japanese invasion throws everything into chaos. In The Painted Veil, most of the film is set in rural China in 1925 and was filmed in the Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region. But oddly enough, here the Shanghai set is used to represent the streets of London, replacing Chinese signs with English flower shops and news agents. Taiwanese filmmaker Ang Lee wanted to recreate Nanjing Road circa 1942 for Lust Caution. In addition to making use of this existing set, he constructed a whole other section of Nanjing West Road, where he set the cafe and the jeweler that are critical to the action of the film. And here is the Hollywood version of Nanjing Road. The Mummy, the Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, where a family of archaeologist adventurers chase the mummy, played by Jet Li, through the crowds and streets of Shanghai on Chinese New Year's Eve, surrounded by fireworks and explosions.
Aim for the Emperor! Aim for the Emperor? Line it up, Target! I'm trying!
The Founding of a Republic is a state-sponsored historical epic which uses numerous locations around China. Here, after the liberation of Shanghai, Sun Yat-sen's widow goes out for an early morning stroll and finds the city filled with sleeping soldiers. In Looper, we have Future Shanghai. This time-traveling science fiction crime film includes a segment set in Shanghai somewhere around 2060. Once Upon a Time in Shanghai, a black and white noir martial arts film, makes use of the Nanjing Road set to set the scene. At the end of the film, the main character turns himself in to the police on the street in front of the Sincere Company building. And this intersection even appears in a surreal Prada commercial, directed by Chinese video artist Yang Fudong.